Only one way out, right? That's a good little spot here. Yeah, so as you have a little bit of a look inside, so see this rock shelter used to be a very old marriage site, yeah? Yeah, that so say if they, when the elders have already set up the arranged marriages, when the time comes, this is where they, those from another tribe coming over here, things will be already set up for them. But see, the two couples, they go into separate areas. The husband goes over to the men's area with the grandfathers, brothers, uncles, and then the wife, she goes over to the women's area towards the grandmothers, sisters, aunties, and then see, when they do a bit of a ceremony around there, at that point, this is where we go along to get our scars, yeah? So for us men, we get a few upon the chest, even some on the stomach, yeah? And the ladies, they get it along the arms. So usually when that sort of gets started, this is where, around here in the rainforest, there's a medicine that's like anesthesia, right? But it makes the whole body numb. And we call that the Maida. And see, with this one right here has a bit of a brown shell onto that we sort of open that up, and the seed is like the same color as my uniform. So what they're going to do with that piece is that they crush it up, and then see, both of them are going to be sitting down, and they're going to grab those little chunky bits and have them chew on it. And see, they're going to swish it around, get it into the gums. Can't swallow it, otherwise it'll make this one here pretty not too good. And so yeah, after they keep on doing it, swishing it around, you know, spit it out, redo it again. And then after 25-30 minutes, yeah, slowly, they won't be able to do anything, yeah? Wow. So they come along, pinch the skin, you know, probably a few little slaps around here just to make sure they don't feel anything. And so after that, so I know for us men, they lay us down, and then the grandfather, as he's singing along his song, this is where he has a sharp muscle shell, and he begins to dig it straight onto the skin, slowly cut along, yeah? And after the cuts were done, they grab a bit of ashes mixed in with charcoal, place it in a little bit of water, put it onto the cuts, yeah? So that way the scars are able to just show, that it just doesn't become like thin, shiny lines, as you could say, yeah. Yeah, so after the effect has sort of finished off, yeah, I guess you might feel like a little bit of sore around the edges, yeah? And they'll do the same thing with the ladies. They pull out their arms and they start doing the cuts there. So yeah, after that happens, so like similar to like Western marriage, where, you know, two of the tribes, families come together. I see everyone brings a little something along to the table. So some of the family might go down at the reef there to get well, Dirabiji and Noya, which is sea cow and sea turtles. Yeah, clawfish. As well as going around here, get some wallabies, goannas, and that's going to be a little bit like the same towards the other families, yeah? So once everyone comes together, we do our dances and the songs. Now when the sun slowly starts to head over to the west, right, this is where two of the couples, they come around right over here, and they'll find that the fire is gone good for them. And that right inside there in that rock shelter is like a layer upon layer of moshes and that paper bark, yeah? So it's nice and comfy for them to have a bit of a lay down, and that after they stay here at the night, as soon as that sun come all the way up, well, that's when they'd be officially together. Yeah. All right. So since we don't have any divorce papers in our culture, once you've done this marriage, you're stuck together for life. Yeah. Yeah. So no running away, eh? Yeah. So it still happens nowadays. And we're going on to the 21st century. That's where our elders allow us to be whoever we want to be with. And see, anybody from another culture, different skin color, wants to do this traditional way of marriage, more than welcome to. But it's like, yeah, that all depends if you're willing to commit throughout life. Yeah, type thing. So, you know, we hold marriage to be really sacred. Yeah. And that's where, you know, for us men, if we were to, you know, do our partners wrong, that's where the club sword will come along to be, played. Yeah. Yeah. So again, if you just like to take some photos, anything along right there, help yourself there, everyone.